Hello Brawlers and welcome to my review of episode 12 of Bakugan Evolutions. Now, this is going to be a different format than my regular review format because I'm really sick and tired of TMS Anime constantly copyright claiming my videos. So, we're going to try this format out and we'll see how it goes. So, hope you guys like it. And as usual, spoiler warning, if you haven't seen this episode yet, go back and watch it now. But if you have, sit back, relax, and enjoy my review of Bakugan Evolutions episode 12 in about 5 minutes. So the first part is a new Power Nano-Gear. The episode starts with Dan and Drago blindly going to find the real culprit behind teaching dangerous elemental evolution, and he speaks with Marlo Faustus saying that the teachers are also investigating who is behind it all. Last place to look is at an abandoned factory, so Dan goes there and actually sees Magnus hanging out with people trying to elementally evolve their Bakugan. The way the dialogue is written here is actually makes Magnus really look guilty here. It makes it come off as that, especially since we don't know the full context of what he's doing. What I like that they're doing is actually being really vague so our general perception in our brains can register that Magnus actually is guilty. By the way, Julius actually voices the ninja kid, so it must be weird talking to himself here. So when Dan confronts them, the goons attack him with their elemental Bakugan, and to keep the allure that Magnus looks guilty, Drago has a dialogue where he thinks Magnus already taught them. The action sequence looks pretty good here actually, with Drago struggling to keep up with 4 Bakugan at the same time, and Magnus has to end up stepping in to save him. Magnus turns out has been undercover pretending to want to learn how to evolve his Bakugan into elemental in order to get info, and if you actually look back at the dialogue being said here, you would actually know that this is actually true. It's a real great attention to detail, and this was a really well done swerve that they did here. I gotta give props to them. So the big goon uses some elemental crystals that awaken an elemental storm to power up Bakugan, but it goes wild and Magnus shows off Nano-Gear, which is just Baku gear with nanogons on them, and for some reason this nanogon in particular makes Nilius have the Spider-Man legs from the Iron Spider suit. Julius Cho's voice acting here, by the way, is just so good. Like, it's amazing in this scene, and just makes the whole thing look great with the animation, especially with the Thunderbolt of Judgment thing. It was just perfectly executed. Julius's voice acting, I can comfortably compare that it's Dan Green levels of passion. The scene overall was just so awesome. Once again, Magnus just steals the show, and the goons reveal that someone at the academy gave them the steroid crystals, so Magnus tells Dan to get his friends together to help investigate the academy while he delivers the goons to the authorities. So now we continue on with who's the real culprit. Dan tells the Awesome Brawlers everything he found, so the Awesome Brawlers investigate the teachers, Jenny Hackett, and Athena. This pretty much goes into like silly territory, but all of these things are puzzle pieces in an intricate story. Winton investigates Hackett, Ajit follows Athena, Dan follows Omnivia Sykes, and Shun and Leah follows Miss Bliss for like a second, but because they're so bad at actual stealth, they get caught and get mixed up in shenanigans to not blow their cover. Winton ends up helping Jenny with some experiment she's doing for the academy, Dan got caught and has to battle Sykes as punishment, and Ajit battles Athena pretending to train. I'm not sure if Ajit is losing his touch here, but I'm pretty sure he's probably the most stealthiest out of all the Awesome Brothers, considering he's a former Phantom Thief. Honestly, this was just a way to shoehorn showing Pharol's speed and strength for him, and I gotta be honest, his speed mode looks like an abomination. Pharol still lost, and he accidentally blurted out that they're finding a criminal. Wow, our smart protagonists, everybody! So Sykes beats Dan, and she finds out that Dan went to the abandoned factory, and she actually finds evidence at a crime scene which they showed last episode, and then Athena recognizes that as belonging to Marlo Faustus. Oh boy, what a surprise. Like, we haven't figured that out already. And then the show ends on a cliffhanger. So that was episode 12 of Evolutions. Let me know what your rating of the show was in the comments down below. I found this episode to be quite interesting and very enjoyable to watch. This week really balanced out the serious side with the goofy side. While I thought the second part was a little bit silly, it still kept the attention to the main focus of the plot line. I'm not expecting much given that this is a kid's show, but the Magnus episode was so good, and Julius Cho continues to show us how amazing he is as a voice actor. Definitely stole the show there. Even though the reveal of Marlo Faustus being the one behind the elemental steroids here was not surprising, I do still recommend you go out of your way to watch this episode. The overall story here is pretty engaging. So if this episode gets a 5 out of 5, it was Bakutastic.
Thank you for watching this review of Evolutions. Be sure to press the like button and give us a subscribe for more awesome Bakugan content. I've been Haru Ren, and thank God for Rapid Fire. Bye!